You know, I'm just debating whether to mention this now or not.
Better now than never.
If you have any curiosity about the world you're in, it's okay. I have that
It-
as well.
No, it's not that exactly. It's shit. I don't. There's not really going to be a good time for me to mention this to you guys.
You wanna start a family with Moira?
You're not far off, actually.
Oh, wow. You
When
wanna take her along with us?
Well, not just that. When I was at the lake with her, I asked Moira to elope with me.
You run away with her?
Well, in a manner of speaking, that is what she's doing. She's running away from this life under rather secretive circumstances. My intentions are hopefully quite clear.
Well, from the conversation that I had with her, it seems that she does want to leave this boring life.
She said as much to me as well.
She understands the consequences and is willing to join.
I made it clear that she would be leaving behind her life here.
Elope, as in running off to get married.
Yes.
What did she say?
Her exact response was, yes. Yes, Brandon, I will. Word for word.
June quickly shakes Brandon's head. Alright, that's good. Congrats on being betrothed, right?
But
David, I know.
it's 3 days. 3 days has passed.
I know. I am insane.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have completely and utterly lost my mind. If I could go back in time and tell myself 3 days ago that I was going to meet a girl, save her from a wyvern, still not over that part either, and then fall hopelessly in love with her and ask her to marry me, I would have laughed in my face. If I said that at the beginning of the second world or the first world, I would think I'd writing a very badly written fanfic. But here we are.
You don't find it too quick. Maybe start dating before marriage.
This week has been a lot. I learned that I'm being haunted by an endless legion of demons, that my soul is being cursed by a Duke of Hell, and a Lord of Hell is potentially also after me to swash out his remnants. And then I met her in the midst of that. This really made me consider my own mortality. I know this whole journey has, broadly speaking, but it's really just put my life into perspective. I've not lived. I've not had a chance to. I mean, John, you're traveling the world. Dave, you've got a career. You have a wife. If I were to die tomorrow, what would I be leaving behind? I thought Moira died. But then I got something that most people in life don't get. A second chance. I promised myself that I wouldn't take any more moments for granted. I want to be with her for the rest of my life. Whether that's decades, months, weeks, days. I don't have the luxury of time, guys. If I don't do this now, if I don't let her know how I feel now, what if I were to die today? I want to live the rest of my life without a regret. When I asked her to elope with me, I have never felt words come out of my mouth more spontaneously, but yet more certainly. It was potentially the first most completely certain thing I had said in my entire life. And as I say, I'm crazy. But I don't regret it. Not even slightly. I don't expect you guys to understand. I know how this looks and I know how it must sound. But I wanted to at least let you know what I'm doing and to explain myself as best I can, I guess.
I am speechless. On one hand, in my opinion, it's extremely quick.
I do agree with you.
On the other hand, if you are that certain, then why not?
I know I'm taking a risk. In many ways, I barely know her. but in the few conversations that we've had, I have never felt so... And no, I'm not talking physically. I mean, we're very different in many ways, but in others we're very similar. She has no one either. She never knew her mum, and she lost her dad young. I've not asked specifically, but I would assume that she would have to really have taken care of herself. I've seen her vulnerable, Dave. The way she acts in front of you guys is not the woman that I've sat in private with. She's strong, but I think she's been looking for someone to give her love. And I've been looking for someone to love. Frankly, I didn't realise that until I met her. Like a puzzle piece that I didn't even know was missing. But it could blow up in my face. I know that. Maybe there's things I'm missing about her, maybe there's things that I don't know, but frankly, if there's anything in her past which might give me pause, I just feel that she's lived her life as best as she could. Maybe she's made mistakes, done things that she regrets. But she's given me a second chance at life, Dave. I'm not going to take that for granted. And in exchange, I am going to give her everything that I can. And ultimately, sometimes in life, you don't have assurances. You could be making the best or worst decision at any given moment. Sometimes you just have to take a risk. And I've decided, come what may, she's worth taking a risk on. And if it goes wrong, on my head be it.
I do think you made the right choice, though. Not that my opinion really matters, but I do agree with...
I care what you guys think, genuinely. And I know how all of this is coming across. But you both have done so much for me. I think the least I can do is, just try and make you understand as much as I can.
There's little to say. You only know if a choice is good or bad after you made it. And you have decided to make this choice. So, congratulations.
Thank you. And, it's funny, I don't even know when I actually made this choice. I think I passed the point of no return since the moment I locked eyes with her, if I'm being honest. It's funny, isn't it? I left far and away that night to look for a tiefling girl and bring her home. That's what I ended up doing.
I mean, we left to go drink and enjoy the nightlife.
Well, I know you guys did, but I was looking for Kara. I just find that with my specific intention that it's just quite... As I've said before, fate... Yeah, we were, Kara, we were...
When you weren't home for 2 to 3 nights.
I mean, I was concerned about you'd not been... We kind of thought that we would just look around town with you just to see if you'd gone somewhere. I mean, we ended up encountering you. Was it it was the next day, wasn't it?
Yeah, in the forest, when she went looking for us.
So we did come and find you like we wanted. It's just... But I mean, that was the reason I went out to begin with. It was just to look for her, and then I got up on that stage, started singing, and then... Well, you know the rest. You guys were there after all. Actually, Carl wasn't, so maybe... I think you've probably gotten enough context clues at this point, right, Kara? Or have you been tuning this out? I imagine you might be tuning it out. Okay, she's been tuning it out. I met a nice girl, Kara, and we're getting along really well.
Oh, is that one that's staying with us?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but yeah, sorry. I mean, assume we've been walking and talking whilst we've been discussing this. Like we didn't just.
Maybe
I'll just. Yeah, God. Oh God, we forgot to actually walk. So we've just been.
Yeah.
We've been walking on the spot. Like we kind of like we got onto
an invisible wall, and I cannot get through.
I was thinking more like an invisible treadmill. We've just been walking on it. We haven't actually realised that we just needed to move a little bit to the right.
We keep talking the cutscene. It cannot happen, you know.
Ah, yeah, right.
Yeah.
So yeah, like Brandon, to just finish off that conversation, says, it's as you say, there's not really much more to discuss on that point, but I just thought it was important to let you guys know what was going on.
Perhaps it might seem fast for our standards, but there are some cultures, and especially some historical eras, where courtship and engagement will happen within a week.
This is faster than a week.
It's
yeah, but dating is actually a very recent thing, you know. It's
True.
normal for us.
And that is also why we judge things based on our experience and our culture.
I do want to clarify, guys, that this was not my intention, not even slightly. It's just happened this way. I mean, to be fair,
never wanted to get married?
It's not so much that. It's just more. It's not something I ever even considered. I mean, I remember mentioning Holly to you, but I mean, it's as I said to you a few days ago.
Ooh,
I didn't.
yeah.
I didn't. But the thing is, I didn't even meet the girl. I just heard about her through some other people, and they just thought that she might be a nice fit for me. And I mean, I was going to meet her on the day of. Wait, John, you didn't mention Holly tomorrow, did you?
Thinks very hard for a second.
I don't like how long you're taking to answer that question.
No, but now I suddenly feel bad for Holly because she expected you to come and you never showed up.
You know who also expected some of us to come home?
Oh, yes. Yes,
Yeah.
suffice to say, John,
Care about Holly.
well,
She thinks she got stood up by Brandon.
I do.
Let's be fair.
I do genuinely feel bad about that.
Yeah.
So,
And then she starts asking around in a friend group, hey, where's Brendan? Why he isn't answering my messages, blah, blah, blah. And then the friends will be like, oh, he's also not answering my call, can't get through, what happened? And that will start the police investigation into a missing person.
well, as is the case with all of us, speaking not to kind of make
Also about
that
you,
mention-
June, because you already went
That-
around the world.
That's actually a good point. How often do
Nobody
you...
in Manchester knew.
How often do you actually contact your family? I mean, you talk about them a heck of a lot, but how often do you touch base?
My family?
I think we stood on the landmine.
Landmine? With my family, I spoke to my mom or my sister every other day, if not daily, depending on where I am and if I had Wi-Fi. They
So
always stayed
also
in contact.
missing person reports, yeah.
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 And then they are blaming... Do they know about Brandon, your family?
I did tell my sister that I went from London to Manchester to meet up with an online friend to go to a Comic-Con.
Oh, they're definitely gonna think he's killed you.
I was actually thinking the exact same thing. Why did I think the exact same thing?
They think you kidnapped him, Brandon.
You're in
I've-
trouble.
I'm already in trouble with one person.
Now in two.
Why is it even when I don't intend things, I still... You know, I feel simultaneously like the luckiest and unluckiest man alive in this moment.
There, to give
Welcome to marriage.
Not what I meant, Dave, but fair enough. Fair enough.
You're ready for marriage, my son.
She doesn't know you by okay, no, she does know you by name, my sis.
She does?
Yeah, I've mentioned the name Brandon, but that's all. She doesn't have anything
Well, then-
else to track.
The police could maybe put two and two together. That's the person who she was supposed to meet up is also someone else who is also missing. Was also supposed to be going to a Comic-Con.
And a colleague is also missing.
Yeah, but
because you're
not related
Well,
in the same story.
Actually,
if-
you are related to me, Dave, technically, because we work at the same company. So there is a connection there, technically.
And if does Manchester have public surveillance? In what?
Yeah.
John, it's the UK, everyone has fucking surveillance.
Just asking. What was the street we were on? Port Street? No, was it Port Street?
Ah, hell, I don't remember. Do you really
I
expect
think
me to remember
it was... Now I think about it.
I wrote it down somewhere, but I have too many notes.
I
So I
did
feel-
contact the emergency number
Ah, yeah,
before
but it
we
went down.
left, but
Yeah.
it did go through. So they will see calling, me stating my emergency, and then disconnected.
Okay, so that links two colleagues. Me and Brendan are friends. We're all at the
Yeah.
same spot and we disappeared. People will see that the building left.
We don't know how it looks on the outside.
Well, no, Brandon told me he passed the street a few times and never noticed the building, and suddenly there was a complete building.
You know, there's actually
Yeah, but
something...
also didn't feel out of place.
Guys, can I actually
No,
just
it
bring
did
something
feel out
up?
of place, he said, it was an old building amongst modern buildings.
Guys,
yeah, but
can
it
I
wasn't
ju-
like, hey, this building is new here, or it's more like new here, not like it shouldn't be here.
Guys, can I just ask a question? I've been meaning to bring this up a few times now, but we haven't really been on the subject for a while. Did you feel like you were supposed to be there that day?
No.
I did write it that way in my diary, in my journal. But
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's just.
I mean, I guess
I've not really
it's fate.
thought. Just more. I felt like there was just something. I don't know, like drawing me to that place. I mean, I suppose I could have chosen any number of shops on that street to go and look for my gloves, but I just had a gut feeling that I was going to find what I was looking for in there.
good
But
feeling.
the more that I think about it, that didn't seem. Just given what I know now of magic, that didn't feel completely natural in hindsight. I was just wondering if you guys felt something similar.
No, not me. I saw an old building and thought it like, oh, that could be someone that needed a outlet.
Fair enough. I don't know. Maybe
I did-
I'm looking into things that aren't there, but it's just it's just ended up being played in my mind.
I did romanticize it in my writings as, oh, Destiny had other plans for me, and I was already in the area actually. Texted me, but I only entered the shop because you called me to it. You said, hey, I know this place.
Sorry about that, John. In hindsight, that's that was my bad. Understatement of the century, I know, but still.
Things go how they're supposed to go. What the fuck actually happened since then?
A lot, John. A lot.
No, I will just tell myself if I wasn't there, the three of you would have been in a worse situation. You wouldn't have Splinter, who's been listening to our fucking entire conversation. I'm so sorry, Splinter.
He's alright, lad.
In all seriousness, John, like you said to me at the lake last night or a couple of nights ago, geez, time is really just running together recently. Thank you, Dave, and thank you, John. If you weren't here, I don't think I'd be faring anywhere near as well. So, though it is in part my fault that you're here to begin with, your presence has been a very great comfort to me, and I think, though we might not always see eye to eye on everything, our personalities do seem to have a way of balancing each other out, at least to an extent.
Yeah, I'm actually glad that I'm not doing this on my own, and I'm also glad that I did not let you do this on your own. I would have felt incredibly terrible if I were supposed to meet up with you and you weren't there. You went gone missing. So this is somehow the best option out of everything.
Sure.
The best option would have not been here at all, or any of us.
Honestly, the thing is, John, at this point, especially given how things have gone, I don't really think thinking in what ifs are going to help us. I mean, I think sort of what's done is done, as a wise woman said to me recently. Anyway, how much farther do we have to go? Do you reckon? How long we've been walking?
We should come across something. Oh, look, a hut over there.
As you say that, I've been letting you guys go on.
Did you have enough time to find your notes?
We're traveling in real time, Pete, for the benefit of giving you enough notice to actually find out where we're supposed to be going and what we're supposed to know.
Give you the time to read the notes, create the map, plan the session, prepare the session.
The notes the moment we talked about horses, don't worry, you just let us keep talking.
Pete, you've got to admit, we as players are very good at giving you time.
Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely.
We prepared the session for tomorrow, and then the week after that, and the week after that.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Pete just muted his microphone and just started popping popcorn for the last half hour or so.
Just took a nap somewhere in between.
Okay, I'm very tired. I was considering the nap bits, but
I mean, this is it. Like, you sort of come in, you just think, wait, great. So, damn, I've got to run a session now, and then you remember, oh wait, the session just kind of runs itself for about 3/4 of it. I actually, this isn't as hard as I thought.
The end of this session, he just shows the map, and we're there. And next week, we'll actually do the things.
what?
I knew it.
Would I do that?
Yes.
I think that's probably happened a couple of times, whether you intended it or not, if I'm honest.
Yeah, it has.
Well, hey, content.
This map has literally been here about 6 months.
Okay,
That's
So,
crazy.
you end up finding a path and you follow it down, and it leads towards a somewhat run-down hut. There are holes in the wall, smashed glass in the windows. It has clearly not seen much love or attention in quite some time.
I woke up.
I didn't show
You
forward.
woke up? You walk up.
I woke up.
Can I do a perception check first?
What are you looking for?
If it's safe, if there's anything moving around us.
Roll
Rats.
me perception.
Can I
Yeah.
ask Splinter to look with me?
You may, Ashmore. Still
Yeah, I can roll again, I hope.
I thought you were going to say that you're going to
Yeah,
use Kara
oh.
as a replacement for Splinter for a moment.
At one point, they will become one person, believe me.
They'll do the fusion dance. Actually, no, they'll do the Patara fusion, but they won't have that retcon where mortals diffuse after like an hour.
Clara? Carinter?
Carint. Yes, Carinter. That's the one I was going to go for.
Carinter.
So,
She will just she will nibble her own arm.
I mean, basically, it'll just be Kara
yeah.
with more hair. There won't actually be that much of a difference.
Rear red Kara.
Essentially.
So,
As you look around, you do see various bits of disturbance in various on the undergrowth, some of the bushes, trees, and foliage on the floor, possibly indicating some signs and movement of rats around. Beyond that, you don't see anything in particular other than potentially some burrow holes.
would point both things out to the guys. And to everyone.
Okay. Cheers, John. Right. Okay. John, Kara, maybe you guys stay outside here by going with David, perhaps? Just so that there's a couple of us in here, so we're not any one of us on our own.
Sounds good.
Good idea. I cast Armor of Agatus and walk inside.
Okay.
Make me a dex save.
David?
Oh,
Yes.
oh god, it's...
6.
That's where we'll end the session.
God damn it. I'm not playing Mummy's Mask here, am I? I've never got to look out for traps. Okay, well, you know what? It's a good job that you cast Armor of Agathis before you did that, so that was some good planning on your part.
Hey, let's walk so straight into the house of these crazy people that did experiments.
It's
nothing
abandoned from the outside.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
actually, can I
Because-
ask a question? Considering that Brandon is literally, I'm going to anyway. Damn it! Because Brandon is stood literally behind David, could he perhaps give advantage insofar as he could? Oh, but I want to try. I want to help. I want to help my friend.
Push
No helping
him
friends.
into the trap. He should have
Well,
done better.
I roll
That's-
persuasion for you to let him help me.
Roll persuasion.
Okay, you know what? Just for the lols, I will. I don't think it's who knows. Persuade.
Natural 20.
No.
Well, oh, okay. Well, no, I guess not then.
DC was 30, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
AC was a natural 30.
I needed to. Wow.
I rolled the wrong dice, my bad.
I tried to help. That's what counts, right? Okay, but anyway, that's where we're ending the session tonight. So, yeah. We'll see what happens next time. I mean, God, it can't actually go any worse than the other campaign at the moment. That is a very, very dangerous combat encounter, which I've told you about, Pete, but I've not actually told the other guys. So I'll tell you about that I'm going to say off stream, not streaming, we're recording. Yeah, same difference. Anyway, thanks very much, everyone, for watching, and we shall speak to you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.